So I honestly think that I can actually approach this race and still ask what the hell happened in the race, the Ambetter Health 400 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Atlanta has been hectic since it got reconfigured to a pseudo super speedway with, well, still a mile and a half. And this was arguably the high point of that. A 3-wide run to the finish between Daniel Suarez, the winner, who won the Mexico Series race at the Coliseum, who hadn't won for a year and a half, whilst his teammate Ross Chastain was hitting headlines everywhere, and arguably also hitting other drivers. Ryan Blaney, the reigning champion, a very popular champion, and Kyle Busch, who, since he's gone to that 8 car, has seen a change in how he's perceived. So he's no longer seen as the kind of villain. KFB Rowdy is no longer seen as the same kind of villain that he always was, or at least not in the circles that I travel in. But yeah, what else can we talk about? How about this? The fact that pretty much every single driver was involved in a caution at some point or other over the course of that race. How about the fact that Kyle Larson still has not been able to get out of a race at Atlanta since the reconfiguration without being involved in a wreck? How about the fact that Brad Keselowski seems to struggle on these super speedway tracks now? Whether it's getting bad pushes or giving bad pushes, as we see at Talladega and arguably what we saw at Daytona 500. Well, how about the fact that Bubba Wallace got 2 fifth places in a row to open the season? He's 4th in the standings. Kyle Busch is leading the standings by a point over William Byron, but he's still leading. And do you know who's 3rd? It's Austin Cindric. That's right, Cindric. The 2. His best performing Penske car. That might be difficult to believe as well. To show the kind of chaos we've had over the first 2 weeks, Chase Elliott with a 14th and a 15th, of course picking up the stage points the first stage at Daytona, is 6th in the standings. It just shows how topsy-turvy it's been so far, and you could argue maybe it's super speedways. Maybe it is. Maybe it is that we don't really have any super speedway ringers in the way that people used to look to the likes of Hamlin and Logano. Or maybe, just maybe, showing that the next gen is proven to be a success it was meant to be all along. I had a bit of a rough time in that first season, but the second season showed that it was good. And this third season, oh boy. I'm looking forward to see what happens in Vegas now. I don't think it will live up to what we've had to Atlanta. It might perform as well for me as the Daytona 500, but honestly, the fact of the matter is this. I'm still seeing the headlines in all different motorsports that are talking about this race, whether it's Joey Logano's gloves or just still dumbfounded by the Pixar Cars level finish. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.